Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Doctor Strange, Surgeon Supreme, issue number 2. Come and check out my podcast this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for why this will be one of the final comic books that I review. Anyway, more on that in the podcast. Okay, so, and you can find that right here on this channel. Just wait until freaking Saturdays. All right. So this issue is called Wrecked. Mark Waid and Kev Walker are the storytellers. That's writer and artist, respectively. Javier Tartaglia is on the colors. VC's Corey Petit on letters. Max Fumiara on the cover. Mike Huddleston and Oliver Vatine do separate variant covers. Anthony Gambino design. And Steve Ditko created Doctor Strange with a little bit of input on the part of Stan Lee. But that's really a Steve Ditko dig right there. So anyway, we got the return of Dr. Druid in this, which was weird. I hope that this was actually drawn exactly the way that Walker wanted him to, wanted to draw him, because he comes off as really bubbly, poppy weird. And that's a good thing because he was just recently dead, but it's a very weird way to write. I swear to God, it looks just too much like Mr. Magoo. You know what I'm saying? Dragonfly, I can't see with my glasses. Like, that's what he looked like. Everybody right now is like, what? What is a Mr. Magoo? Look it up, kids. It's fun. Anyway, so with Doc Druid back, okay, interesting. And it's Mark Waid. You can see right there, he already knows exactly who this character is, exactly what he wants to do with the character. I also hope that it's drawn to his liking also. He seems like one of those bumbling oafs that still has quite a bit of power, on his own scale. I would be interested in seeing this guy as a continuing character in this book. I think it's a freaking great idea. But it's Waid. Psh, duh. Why wouldn't it be? Anyway, one of the big deals in here is that the Wrecker is not alone. And turns out that somebody's been shuttling some magical weapons, enchanted magical weapons, to bad guys. And these magical weapons are so powerful that they seem to dwarf previously created crowbars and thunder balls that were created by Loki and vis-a-vis by Carnilla. And yet somehow these things seem to be more powerful. I'm sorry, what? This seems to be some kind of an extraterrestrial, maybe it's an extraterrestrial threat. Go and check out the tentacle at the end of the movie. I did say what I said, right? So suddenly Doctor Strange turns into a hentai. Anyway, so this was a good book. I definitely enjoyed this. One of the things that bothered me about Doctor Strange getting his magical weapons in the previous run, also by Mark Waid, is that he never went back to the Forge again. Well, the second time happens in this issue. He makes some new weapons. We don't get a whole lot of detail about them, which is actually kind of frustrating, but I think we get enough, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to complain about this. This was definitely a fun comic book, and yes, of course, I am recommending it. I mean, it's Waid. So, there's that. Good book. Definitely check it out. Really not much else to say, so I'm just going to dip out of here. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.